Okay guys, pour to catch. We're going to do another pour to catch. And we're going to make a bait. This is a swim bait blend. Alright, I bought the 5-gallon buckets. And I put it, this was a gallon the first time I bought a gallon. We'll do about 4 ounces. Alright. Now, I'm going to put it in the microwave. And we're going to let it heat up. Usually I can do 150 to 155. And I hit about, I need to break 350. I got a heat gun to check it with. Now, we're going to make chartreuse. I bought a thing of non-bleed chartreuse. Alright. We're going to use that. Now, we're going to use silver. And we're going to use little tiny 008 silver. Okay? That's the smallest you can buy. And I drop the top. Alright. We're going to put a good bit of silver in it. Alright. I put about a half of that's a 1/4 teaspoon. I put about a half of that in there. Best way to do is measure it like that, guys. I see guys just pouring it in, and that's fine. If you don't care, you know, how much you got, or if you don't care to try to reproduce it. But if you're going to reproduce that color down the road, you better off measuring it, right? All right, let's check it again. All right, guys, she's 390. That's plenty hot. All right, and that's the good thing about dead on. I know I need a good bit of this in here. Get in this movie. The dead on doesn't burn real easy. Okay, that's not dark enough. Woo! That bottle right there, she comes out. Most of these bottles, you got to squeeze it hard to get any out. That bottle, come on, that's plenty. I have to remember that chartreuse bottle. I wish they'd make them all the same, if you know what I'm talking about. Nothing worse than picking up one bottle, you got to squeeze it hard to get it to come out. Next bottle, you squeeze a little bit and she shoots like that. All right, now you can see it. See that chartreuse? I like to have a little bit more chartreuse to it, I believe. I thought I put too much in it. I'm looking at it on my knife, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'll put a couple more drops in it. Alright. The other chartreuse I have is it will bleed on stuff. I've already had trouble with it. It don't take as much of it. Alright. Now here's what I got to do. I've got to shoot it in these 2 molds just to get the tails, okay? Now guys, I have 1 screw in these, and these molds are from Jacob's Molds, okay? They're a 2 1/4 inch fluke, and guys, he makes this bait from I think like 1.5 inches. Go on there and look. Don't make me stay to that, but he makes it in about 1.5 inches up to I think he makes it up to 4 inches. The 4-inch one would be great if y'all do any bass fishing. The 4-inch one would be great for that. Now I got a fan running over to my right. Y'all probably can hear it. Hear the wind. You probably hear the wind hitting the camera. I know some of my poor catches I've noticed that. I'm going to set this up against that fan to cool. I'm going to let these cool for about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright? And then when they cool, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Okay guys, it's been about 4 minutes. Now, I put these right here. And I zoomed in. Oops, that didn't do good. I'll flip this one. I want them to stay in place. The first one didn't. And I'm going to show you why if I get it back. Alright. Look guys, if it stays, let's do this one since it stayed in place. If it stays in place, I can take my little carving knife right here. I can put it right there on that tail. Bam. Tail. Bam. Now, what I'm doing is I'm cutting them off at the tail. Alright, let's do the other side. And the ones that came out right there I have to put back in place. If it'll stay in place, all I got to do is this. I hope y'all can see, guys, because I can't have no way of knowing right now. Alright? Now, let me check you. Okay, I moved the camera a little bit, guys. I'm sorry, I'm checking it. See, I cut those off. Now, I can remelt these. I'm going to cut them up and put them back in. Now, all my tails, these tails are in the mold, okay? This one that moved, I got to put it back. Sometimes I have to put a little oil on it. This is worm oil. Alright. because the bait wants to stick to the mold. See, now I can slide it around. See, now I can slide it around and get it where I want it. See there? So there's a trick too. If you can't move because it sticks to the mold, put a little oil on it, a little worm oil. Worm oil won't hurt it. And then I don't want that one. I want this half. Then gently put it back together. Bam. All right. Now, let me do that to the other one. All right. Let me do that to the other one. And we're gonna mix a new body color. All right. Let me get this one ready, and I'll be right back with you before you even know it. Okay, folks. Now we got the tails in there. We're going to get the swim bait out again. Swim bait blend, a plastisol. I shook it up that first time. I don't need to shake it again. Okay, we got enough to fill those molds. And somebody's going to ask me about the extra. I know. What do you do when you have a little extra over? If you let it cool, you can take and grab it after it cools. I'll get here and show you. And you can pull it out of your cup. All right. This is from cup this week. You can pull it out like that, and I put it in a piece of Tupperware bowl like this and put a lid on, keep it dry, and I mark it. This is a swim bait blend. And guys, I'll pull those back out down the road if I need to make some tails again, or if I want to use them on a swim bait to make a line in a swim bait. I'll show y'all one of my swim baits after we pour this. So I do it to one side. Now I'm using 008 is all I'm going to put in it, silver. So we're going to have a chartreuse tail. Now, have I mentioned what color we're going to make the body? What color y'all want to make this body? Start guessing. What y'all think? Come on. I know. You done seen the outro. You done seen the title, right? Yep. So you're going like, I know what color you're going to use. You're going to use lime. Okay? We're going to use lime. And to darken the lime up a little bit, we're going to put 1 shot of emerald in it. Okay? This is called emerald green. Because the lime by itself is going to be awful close to the chartreuse. You'll see what I'm talking about. I want the lime. I want a lime body, but I want this to be a little darker. Probably could use black too, but you got to watch black, guys. Black just takes over. You can put 1 drop of black in something, and bam, it's gone. It's black. All right, stir it before you check it a little bit. Let's get my gun right here. Here we go. 344. So that means it needs to go up about 6 degrees. So we're going to do 20 seconds because 15 ain't nothing. So now I got my glitter ready. I got my colors ready here. I always shake them good first. A lot of these colors settle down and then they're clear in the bottom and all the pigments in the bottom. Some worse than others. Okay. I'm sure y'all can probably hear that fan. I get talking about this fan being over here. Now, I don't know what I've mentioned about these molds. As I did mention earlier, they come from Jacobs. There you go, 356. My injectors came from Jacobs molds. It's called Jacob Mold Company. Guys, he makes a lot of crappie stuff, crappie baits. Let me say it a different way. He makes great stuff, guys. His stuff is great. He makes a lot of crappie bait molds. He has about 30 or 40 crappie bait molds. He's got some more I'm going to get. He's got crickets. He's got creatures. Here goes the green emerald. 1 little teeny drip. You're going to see what I'm talking about. See how that changed it to more of a lime? Didn't it? Alright. So that's what I wanted. Now, I learned a lot of this, guys. Somebody's still thinking, Dennis, how'd you learn that? Chris Jones, World's Worst Fisherman. I watch it. I go back and I watch some of his videos. He don't know that, but I'm learning a lot from him. And he done that the other day in a green. He said, I want that to be a little bluer green. And he put a drop of emerald. I went, daggone. You just gotta have to learn your colors. And I'm learning. All right. I'm learning. And it's not like y'all know I do home improvements. My business is, and I do a lot of painting. All right. It's nothing like paint colors and matching crayons, and you do this. Pigments are a little different. All right. Here's the dejector. I told you. I got 2 of them. Sometimes I get pouring one color. I don't have time while it's cooling off to clean it. And I'll show you how I clean it too in a minute. All right, there's one. I should have checked my heat. One thing I made a mistake doing just now. and we'll hope for the best. I should have checked my heat. This thing should have been at least 360 probably before I done that. So we'll make those tails stick to it, right? But I've been checking it. I didn't check it that time. And I know it's done cooled off some now. Oh, we're probably okay. That little bit there is still like 260. So we're probably alright. Now I'm going to let this set for a little bit and cool. It's going to take it about 3 to 4 minutes. It don't hurt to give it 3 or 4 minutes to cool. The longer you give it a chance to cool, guys, the better chance you got when you open it up, they're set. If they're not set when you open it, you're going to make a mess. Alright? I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys. Let's open this thing up. Let's see how it's done. I can't do a drum roll. I'm not a drummer. I'm a bass player. So that's why my email, some of you have seen, is blue. It's blue bass. A lot of people think it's blue bass, but it's actually blue. It's blue bass because I used to play stand-up bass in a bluegrass band. See, bluegrass band, blue bass. All right. Woo! All right, guys. Stop the camera, zero it in on you so you could really see it. All right. What do y'all think of that? Wow. Aren't they pretty? Do y'all think old crappie grabbed that? Now look, I made 20. It's 10 in each pack. Somebody's gonna get 10 of them. Plus, you're gonna get at least 4 other colors, guys. I'm gonna send other colors like this is a gold. All right, this is gold with gold flake, and I'm gonna send probably blue. I'm just gonna dig. I got a lot of colors. I'm gonna dig through that. I'm gonna send you at least 5 packs, okay? And look, we're going to go to 150 now. All right, 1 through 150. Now, the reason I'm doing that is I'm averaging about 135 guesses now, guys. 120. That I'm getting that many views from Sunday to Wednesday. Because see, the giveaway on Wednesday evening when I get home from work or in from fishing. Last night was in from fishing. Today's Thursday. I got in from fishing about dark. It's the first thing I check to see who won. And I look at the number then. I'm going to write a number down when I go in the house tonight. I'm going to write a number down for this lime. I'm going to call it Lime Chartreuse tail. And I'm going to write a number down. And 1 through 150. And let's say the number is 99. And you put down 100. You went over the number. And somebody puts down 92. They're going to win. Whoever gets the closest without going over. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope I shared something with you that helped you. Again, Jacob's Molds has all kinds of small bait molds for crappie and panfish. He has about 30. He's got like 2 or 3 more I'm interested in. Here's this swim bait I told you I was going to share with you. That's a bass swim bait. Okay? Now, it has, if you look at it close, you can see like a little line right there. That's called a cold crack. And it's fine as far as fishing with it. It's fine. It looks good. But guys, when you watch Chris, this World's Worst Fisherman, he puts these on a hot griddle. After he pours them, runs it up to 350, then cuts it back off, and these lines get better. I don't have a griddle to do that. I don't have but 1 mold. Okay? So it's not worth my time for 1 mold to sit it on a griddle, do all that. I'd be forever making any. I just mix up my 3 colors, put them in the microwave. I shoot them with the gun there, try to get them all close to the same temperature. Pour one, wait a second, pour the other one, blow one a little bit, and pour the 3rd one, and go on. And the bass don't care. The bass really don't care if it has that cold crack in it. But if you're selling them, he sells a lot of them. And guys, I think he gets a pretty penny for them. He gets a nice price for them. So he's going to all that trouble. But I'm making those. I've got the marlin bait right here. This is the marlin bait. Y'all watch marlin baits? That's his mold. All right. There's one with the eyes on it to help you a little bit. I got that one. That's a 4-inch. This is a 4-inch. And I got a drop shot worm. I got a finesse worm right now in bass. And I'm going to be adding to that, okay? And we're going to do pour to catch down the road here on bass baits. Probably going to do a Ned rig and that type of thing. So y'all stick with me. We're going to expand a little bit to bass baits too. Put your number down. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. My channel's growing. I appreciate that. Don't be afraid to hit the thumbs button. That helps us in the algorithm. The more likes we get, YouTube will push us to the front, and other people's thumbnail, you know, in the channel. When you first go on YouTube, you got about 25 or 30 thumbnails there, and they'll put us there on other people's homepage. I ain't the word I'm hunting for. They do that guy by likes. The more likes you get, the more they push you. But I need to grow my channel, guys, so I can retire and quit painting and working all the time. And I power washed today all day, and I did metal roofing yesterday. And hey, it'd be nice if I could do something like this and at least 20 hours a week and wouldn't have to work all the time. Thank you, guys. Alright, guys, got a new color for you. It's been raining for days. Again, I'm going to show you right off the bat. I cut that lid holder off. It won't bust up if you win some of these flukes, these porta catches. Do that and it won't bust them up, okay? This is lime with silver flake, and the tail is chartreuse with silver flake. Now, I used to buy these little grubs by Yum. Y'all remember when they come in the little plastic pack? I still got some of them. That's when they was good. It was a little plastic blister, the hard plastic pack, square pack. Those grubs were good. They had like rings on them. The ones I got now are made totally different. I don't know why they switched. That grub was excellent. Well, one of the best colors in that grub for me was lime with chartreuse tail. So when it was raining the other day, I was just going back, getting baits out. And guys, I made up about 4 different colors while it was raining. And I made about 100 of each color. So, look, if you win, I'm going to holler at you. And if you said, hey, I want more than 10, and we'll try to work something out. But I used to send about 40 baits out to people when they win, guys, 40 or 50. Sometimes some hair jigs. I try to send you some stuff worthwhile because it cost me $4 to ship it in that area. So if I'm going to ship it, I'm going to ship you something worthwhile, okay? And I'm going to send you at least 50 baits. All right, we're going to throw this bait. I'm going to show y'all what I'm throwing at. Let me work this bait here one time. I don't want to get hung up in it. It's a little bit of a brusher. It ain't much. And let's see if we can catch a fish here. See if we can pay attention to it. They might not like this color. All right. Well, they're not paying any attention to it. Well, one of them did. One of them did. Bam. All right. Maybe they do like it. Now, they wasn't paying any attention to it, and this one here grabbed it. Come here. I picked him up, guys. He's a decent one, but he's not a monster. I got you. Oh, he's nice. Look at the color. Look how green he is. You part bass? Can y'all see that in the camera? He's got a lot of green in him. All right. Guys, he's probably right at, he's probably 9 15/16. All right, and that's on this color right here, guys. This lime and chartreuse tail. You know, you got the lime and the coconut right there. All right. Now, let me get my boat set back up. You know, I've done a video on fishing docks. Well, your boat sets means a lot. I'm trying not to run my spot lock too right now. It does spook them, guys, when I'm trying to get close to them. All right, here's what I'm seeing. I'm holding the camera with my hand, my tripod. I got the wrong mount on my camera where I had it in the garage. You can see it's a few fish right above that brush. All right, guys, told you I was gonna move to another spot. And I did. Been here a few minutes, made a few casts. Yeah, that's like a big one. Oh, he is a nice one. He is a nice one. I'm gonna set him right here. Oh, that's a real nice one. Wow! Bam! Oh no, lime. Now, there ain't but a couple here. I'll show y'all in a minute. I'll get my other camera set up and I'll show you if I can get the glare off the... Oops. All right. There you go, guys. Make sure I am recording. Sorry. Sometimes, guys, I gotta make sure I'm recording. That's a nice fish. Man, I almost feel like keeping about 3 or 4 to eat. But my wife's got a roast in the oven. She says she's gonna have roast in the oven, potatoes and carrots and all that good stuff when I get home. So I don't want to go home and clean fish. I want to go home and eat, right? That's a nice one, guys. Where y'all think he is? Start guessing. All right, give it a couple seconds. We'll get him back in the water. I hate to keep him out. Now, guys, the reason I do this, somebody told me I might get an accurate measurement. I'm getting it pretty close. Look, I'm putting it right here, putting his nose against it, okay? See his lip? Putting his bottom lip right here. Putting that bottom lip right there. It's getting pretty close. He's 13. I don't like to lay him on my carpet. I lay him on the carpet when I net him, as you can see that. All right, see you, buddy. And of course they're laying on this net, right? But I can see the slime on my deck. And the more you lay them there and you flop them around trying to measure them, you're just taking the slime. If you're gonna release them, I think you should try to keep them off of the net stuff, I mean off the carpet. Carpet just sucks them slime off. I can see slime in the water, the little pieces of white where I released him. You can see it in the water there. All right, but there it is, guys. You see it's a, I don't know if it's something this guy's put in because it's a rope coming off his dock. That's how I found it. And you see it's a couple fish around it, little fish there. Just a couple fish there. There's one, like see here. Guys, you heard me say earlier in the video, catching babies, where's the big ones at? I said I know they're using open water. They're not using the docks as much as the small ones. And there's a big stump right here in the water. And guess what? I'm throwing old lime here, baby. It's a big stump here in the water. It's just a leaf. Come here, I'm gonna put you back. And it's got a few crappie on it. And they're all nice, look at that. All right, I measured the last one, he was 14. So I'm gonna say this one's probably the same size. All right, I caught him on a different color bait, guys. Today the fishing's been so tough. I don't know if I said this in this clip or not, but going. I'm throwing two different colors. I'm throwing this lime and I'm throwing a gold. So you're gonna see two different pours and catches. And sometimes I do that. Sometimes I go out and I fish the same bait the whole day. Don't change. And I'll take 2 hours and I'll make a catch coming up fish to make a pour to catch. Okay, I'm just gonna hold. I lost the last pick when I hooked, guys, because I was pulling on him. You can't get rough on a crappie, I'm gonna tell you. When I get rough on them, I lose them. Bam! Look, he's got red on his fin. What is on his, oh, it's that leaf. I see something red. I thought, what is it? It's that leaf in my net I've never got out. All right, guys, on that lime and the coconut, lime's the chartreuse tail. That's a nice one too, guys. And he's a good 14, isn't he? I'm having fun this evening. Y'all know I love these big crappie. Bam! All right, guys. I said I was gonna catch one more and I was gonna go in, but I'll tell you what, I lied. I lied to myself. I'm gonna make a couple more casts and I'm gonna go in. Just trying to catch a big fish for it, you know, with it. Now I'm moving my handle to this other side. I don't know what all got. I film a lot of stuff. I don't put it all in the video, so look at the school fish coming in here. Coming here to the left. I lost them. Here they are, right here. I wonder what they are. These are the crappie I'm throwing out. Oh, I had to touch the screen, but very barely touched it. These are the crappie I'm throwing. Here's a school of fish coming in there. Those are not shad. They're too big for shad. I'm gonna say they're a school of crappie the way they're moving, wouldn't y'all? All right, I probably got hung up. But those crappie are on a stump. That's my guess. I don't think it's brush. It looks something like brush, but it doesn't. I got hung on a while ago. It's like it's sticking up maybe 2 foot from the bottom, 2.5, so it could be brush. But I think it's, all right. I think these crappie are gonna leave with them. No, they didn't. I think it's a stump. This creek is full of stumps. Okay, folks, I'm out here in my bait shop. Hey, lime and the coconut. Lime with chartreuse tail. Worked really good. They got that pretty green. Water has some color to it. Fish are big fish are hard to find. And I'm finding a lot of small fish. It's fall, the water's running 68 one day, next day it's 72. You gotta find them, guys. They're moving with the shad. Shad are everywhere in the back of the creeks. Like I said, our lake is not known to be a great crappie lake. We have some crappie, okay? But they're hard to find here sometimes. But I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, guys. Good luck to the winner. Somebody's going to win 5 packs of baits. Put your number down there. Take a chance. Guys, I'll mail you out 5 packs of baits. Appreciate you. See you next time, Fishing Lake Country.